Annatee here, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with Mrs. Beatrice Mboge, and she is the CEO of Linguere Enterprises, and today we're going to be talking about the Kunta Kinte material and so on, but I would let her introduce herself and then we'll go from there.
Hello, my name is Beatrice Mboge. I am the Chief Executive Officer of Linguere Enterprise, and my brand is Kunta Kinte.
Yes. So what are the different things that Linguere Enterprise does, like the different types of businesses that they're involved in?
Okay, we started with the rental of tents, and then we added the fabric. And the fabric has been branded. It's the locally woven fabric, and we branded it Kunta Kinte, after the famous Kunta Kinte.
Okay. So what inspired the creation of the Kunta Kinte material?
Well, basically, there is a gap in this country, and it was to look at what fabric is made locally in the Gambia. And after a long search, it's only the Kunta Kinte, because it's woven locally. And therefore, we decided the Kunta Kinte would be something we want to promote, something we want to distribute, because it is our homemade fabric.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you said that it's named after Kunta Kinte, but why the name Kunta Kinte?
Well, as we all know, as history has it, Kunta Kinte was a slave boy that was captured. And we understand when he was captured, he was clad in the locally woven fabric that we've now branded Kunta Kinte. And we believe we should celebrate our heroes. Kunta Kinte was one of our Gambian heroes, but we do not celebrate the heroes enough. So that's why we picked out Kunta Kinte to celebrate him in this manner.
So aside from the fact that Kunta Kinte is popular, it's also symbolic that you guys decided to use a woven material like similar to the one that he was swaddled in.
Yes, because Kunta Kinte has not been really celebrated in the recent times. Yes, long time ago when there were some people doing work on it, but of recent, we hardly even hear his name. So that's why we thought we should revive tradition and culture and immerse his name as part of our history.
So where is this Kunta Kinte material produced?
It is produced in the Upper River Division, and there is an association of very young Gambians that are working on it.
Oh, okay. So basically, on top of producing this in Gambia, you guys are also basically helping to provide jobs for...
Indeed, because all of these weavers, they are very young, and if they are not engaged, they might also be tempted to go through the back way. So the fact that we now distribute this fabric and we make our orders through them, it keeps them busy and it makes them happy, because they are now getting income to take care of themselves and of their families.
Okay, that's great. I feel like this would be a good time to basically tell everyone that no business is too small. Linguere has been in business for less than 2 years, and they're already helping the youth and help them to get jobs so that they aren't basically trying to find themselves in tough situations that wouldn't really work out for them. Let's say, like she mentioned, going through the back way and things like that. So I think this would be a good time to encourage every business that it doesn't matter your size. At the end of the day, I feel like we should all be able to help the younger generation that's coming up. So what is the general price for the Kunta Kinte material, and how does it relate to the quality that is produced?
The general price, usually it's what they call 2 wrappers, because that's how traditionally they would weave it. The 2 wrappers, meaning you can use one for the skirt or a wrapper, and the other one can be used for a top. And the price is 1,500, depending on the thickness of the material. because we've also insisted that it should be woven with cotton thread, because a lot of people complain that when they use other types, the colors run through and it becomes very messy. So we've had talk with our people that we don't want any type of thread that would, the color would just disintegrate when you put it in water. So we normally insist that it is woven with cotton thread, and at least we all know that real cotton thread, once you use it for work, you should have quality. And we also create our own designs, and we also dictate our own colors. If you look at the range that we have, it's really different from the traditional way that it was woven. But this is intentional because we want to be innovative. We want to give Gambians something that they were not used to having before. And that's why we're now taking it to another level, because before it would only be used for brides when they go, either they use it to wrap themselves or cover their heads when they go into their marital homes. And after that, they don't even know what to do with it, so they'll fold it and keep it. And then when they have children, they'll use it as the second wrap on the child, carrying the child on their back. But now we're saying, let's wear it. We're inspired by what is happening in the sub-region. In other countries like Ghana, like Burkina Faso, we see them wear this fabric and they're very proud of it because it's made at home. So this is what we also want in the Gambia, that we adopt it as our national cloth and be very proud to wear it at all occasions to show what we have.
Let's say someone wants to place an order with Linguere Enterprise. How long will it take for them to be able to receive this order, and basically what options do they have in terms of customizing the material and things like that?
When somebody needs the material, we have a manager, and his name is Terence Williams. So normally he'll be contacted and he'll provide it within a few hours. The material should be made available, and we do also delivery for people. But also if people want their own color and their own design, it would take at least 10 days to get the order done and sent it. 10 days because we normally don't only just order like one fabric, we would be doing a bulk order. So at least within 10 days, a bulk order should be made and delivered to us.
So what are the different ways that the Linguere or the Kunta Kinte material can be used?
Okay, you've seen what I'm wearing today. I'm clad in the Kunta Kinte, and this is just one way that it can be used. We also have scarves like you are wearing. We also have shawls which are bigger for elderly ladies and for people like you're going to a ceremony, you want a matching shawl. That we also do. We now also produce bow ties. So we have these beautiful bow ties for the band. And we have other partners that are working with us, like Prio. Prio would also do bow ties, she would do headbands, she would do bags. She would do different things from the Kunta Kinte. And we're seeing also one of the clothes for men, one of the shirts. It can be made into trousers, it can be made into different, anything anybody wants. It's not like this is all you can do with it. You can be very innovative with it and create a lot of designs for both men and women and even children.
Okay. I'll insert a picture on the screen here. I was wearing this Kunta Kinte material last year for Fashion Week Gambia, and you'll see, Fashion Weekend Gambia, and you'll see the way that I sewed mine as a young Gambian. So it doesn't always have to be, because I know that there's usually this misconception for, especially the younger generation, that these materials are usually bought by older people and things like that. So just make sure you follow me on Instagram, and you see like so many different ways that I will style this. Like The first one was an African outfit. This is a scarf, but I have other ideas as well, which you will get to see as time goes on. So stay tuned for that. So basically, it all comes down to you being innovative, like she said. It's not just for the older generation. The younger people can wear it as well, and it looks really, really beautiful.
It can be used as a head wrap and a shawl. We've had brides that have used it as a head wrap and shawl, and they look very beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying, this is my personal favorite, the royal blue one with the silver. Even though I'm more of a gold type of person, but this, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. I feel like it's so bling, it's so bridal, and there obviously you can use the other ones as a bride as well. But I'm just saying my personal favorite would be this one. How can Linguere Enterprises be contacted?
We can be reached through the following numbers: 390-4937 and 990-4937. These are the numbers of our manager, Terry Williams, and my own numbers are 788-6144 and 390-6144. We also have a catalog. We can be reached via email. Our email is linguereenterprise@gmail.com, and if we are contacted by email, we can send a catalog. We have our 2019 catalog, which is an online catalog, and it carries all the different varieties that we have already, and there's more. Like we said, it can be customized. If somebody looks through the catalog and still feel they want something that is not there, we are open to creating that. And also the Kunta Kinte can be used for like scatter cushions in a sitting room. In a hotel, it can be used as a bed runner, it can be used as a table runner, it can be used as a tie bag for chairs. So there are various ways that it can be utilized.
What should we expect from Linguere Enterprise in the future?
Yes, very soon we would launch our local leather brand, and we intend to have bags and shoes to start with, and the leather would be fused with the material, and that is how our own brand will stand out. And also in the near future, we plan to set up our showroom so that those who want to walk in and actually have a feel of the material or see how it is really, because ours is really different from the traditional patterns and designs and the colors. They could walk into the showroom and make their pick there.
Okay, so all the contact information and all the details you need to contact Linguere Enterprises will be in the description box below, and I'll also put it in the screen. And just stay tuned. Make sure you follow Linguere Enterprise on their social media page, on Facebook, on Instagram, and there's also a Twitter page. That way you're up to date on everything and any new arrivals, as well as you'll be the first to know when the showroom is actually opening and things like that. So yeah.
We also have a website. You could also contact us via our webpage,
Which the link will also be
provided.
So is there anything else that you would like to say?
I just like to ask Gambians to support other Gambians, to support a female-owned enterprise. What we would really want to see for this fabric to become our national cloth, because we've seen it happen in Ghana, we've seen it happen in Burkina Faso. This is what we have, this is what we own. So let's be proud of it, let's support, let's wear it. No more keeping and waiting, let's all wear it. That's what my message to every Gambian would be.
So you heard it here first. Basically, for the rest of the video, I'm going to showcase Linguere Enterprise at Fashion Week in Gambia last year in collaboration with Yao's Creation. They had a wonderful collection, and I'm going to have that. I'm going to let you guys enjoy watching that. And it was one for the books, because they ended up with a standing ovation at Fashion Week in Gambia. So that just goes to show that this is not a product for just kids, for just the elderly, like the younger generation, my generation. There are different ways you can use this material, whether it is as a scarf, a head tie, whatever it may be, a night outfit. It's up to you. You can be as creative as you would like. And I just really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check the description box for all of the information that you will need on Linguere. And enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.